please remember to leave a like, a comment, share the video about, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you. Well, isn't this just fantastic? Captain's Log, Subdates 230216.9. Yesterday's romantic show was a bit weird. It also seemed to imply the breeding out of existence of spoons. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it. I may consider now escalating my destruction of this place, if only to act as a mercy to the spoonery. Welcome everyone to the exhibition of stupid people. Today we're going to start with Hogwarts Legacy because it's still getting a fair amount of heat, even though it is one of the most successful releases in quite some time. Granted, there are some lag issues on PC from what I've been told reliably from people who play it and are on my Discord server, but the game has gone down really well, with both the casual fan, the professional gamer, and the Twitch streamer. There's a dig in there somewhere. Hope you like it. I'm streaming on Twitch tonight, by the way, link below. Anyway, a number of articles have been doing their rounds, and I thought what we'll do is go through some of the claims. For example, The Telegraph, how Hogwarts Legacy exposed the sheer toxicity of the Harry Potter fandom. Anti-JK Rowling campaigners have turned their wrath on players of a new Hogwarts set game. If you want a quiet life, publicly eviscerate a kitten or burn down an orphanage sooner than admit you're playing Hogwarts Legacy. To express enthusiasm over this role-playing adventure, in which players become pupils at Hogwarts, is to invite a barrage of abuse on social media. Earlier this week, the game reviewers Shelby and Matt of the YouTube channel Girlfriend Reviews announced that they would be trying out Hogwarts Legacy live on the video streaming service Twitch. Fans begged them not to play the game, and during the live session, Shelby was reduced to tears when a phalanx of trolls subscribed to their channel and hurled insults at them. You say subscribed. On Twitch that means they at least paid up first. If someone pays me to insult me, I'm not too bothered. I mean, you're giving me money, why do I give a shit? This debacle seems fairly typical of the dismal level any discourse is conducted at these days that concerns Harry Potter, or J.K. Rowling, whose stance on women's rights has seen her widely denounced as Grand High Transphobe. Oh no. I assume the thing that separates them from the Triple K is, I don't know, different colour bedsheet. Whichever colour is supposedly trans rights. No doubt the Grand High Transphobe wears that colour, right? That's how this works. What's interesting really is the Girlfriend Reviews had announced beforehand they were going to raise money for the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project provides counselling for LGBTQ+ teenagers. This didn't seem to float with the detractors. Big shock on the internet, but this means the Harry Potter fandom is toxic. It's not that. There's a line in the bloody sand, but we'll get to that in a moment. Perhaps the most sinister aspect of this affair is that lists of Twitch streamers who have played the game are being posted online so they can be boycotted. There is a website in fact called HaveTheyStreamedThatWizardGame.com, which in turn allows people to be put on blast, the transgressors to be identified, for Shermanation no doubt. Right? That's how this works. You play a game that's haram, you get shagged by a ginger guy. A fate worse than death, am I right? It seems clear that whatever planets the Rowling haters occupy slipped the gravitational pull of rationality some time ago, but part of the reason that the anger towards Rowling is so intense is that those who now loathe her once loved her because she used to champion the values of inclusion and tolerance in the Harry Potter books. So perhaps now I should show you some rather amusing fallout. People owning copies and showing us their wrath. Here, Plain Rock 124, taking a pre-order copy and a hammer and introducing them to one another. That is a lot of money wasted on that. Well done you go person. Yeah, okay. Alana McLaughlin, I'm sorry you were deeply invested in Wizard World as a child. I was deeply invested in the American Imperial War Machine as an adult. So much so that I killed for it and will spend the rest of my life trying to make amends. You're not a kid anymore, it's time to grow. Undoomed. You killed people. Us played a video game. We are not the same. Alana then blocked Undoomed. So I guess the more pertinent question is it right to bully and harass others because of the games they play? No, it isn't. If you pay to watch them, and you in turn throw abuse at them, chances are you're going to get blocked, banned, it's quite common for Twitch streamers especially to have rules for their chat anyway. Mine generally is, I play simulator games, don't backseat drive. I'm a bad enough driver as it is. I do not require assistance, the crash is inevitable. And in the case of this, it is a very visceral reactionary type who are saying you shouldn't play it, and now you are being guilted, shamed, bullied.
You've been targeted for Shermanation.
All because of a video game. The video game itself is not promoting anti-equality. In fact, if you've played the game, it promotes inclusion as well. You just haven't noticed. Either because you haven't played it, because you smashed it up, you haven't played it, but you're willing to criticize everything about it, or because you spent your entire time playing the game petting every single sodding cat, because there might be a hidden achievement, apparently. How pathetic is your life that this is the hill you want to die on? J.K. Rowling lived long enough to become a villain to you, but J.K. Rowling has taken a very firm stance on something. You don't like it because it challenges this idea of fluidity, which is what a lot of the issues are. It's why many people have struggled with the question, what is a woman? It has led to this problem. JK has taken a stance on it. You have too, those detractors. Others are just virtue signaling idiots that destroy a pre-ordered copy because they think that makes them look good. No, it makes you look like a moron, like those that went and protested Nike with the Colin Kaepernick adverts, either by buying a pair of shoes and destroying it, or saying you're not going to buy any more, which in turn drove others to buy more anyway. I'm still waiting for it to come out on the Switch though. I'm not playing it on the PC, because I prefer consoles. I know, PC Master Race. Oh, Master Race. Moving on from sorcery, although what we're going to discuss will involve a form of sorcery, let's talk about politicians. Yes, I know, the coup de grace muggle, given power over others. Elected in some instances, 14 Labour councillors have ignited a level of outrage in Liverpool because they've been accumulating parking fines, 51 in total for 14 politicians, which per politician is 3.64 parking fines. We do decimals here, folks. They may have carpooled. The claim is that they used certain powers, privileges that don't actually exist to have those 51 parking tickets cancelled. Following a Freedom of Information request by the Liverpool Echo newspaper, this revealed dozens of penalty charge notices have been challenged and scrapped by current and ex-Labour councillors between April 2015 and December 2020. Among those highlighted in the investigation include the former mayor, an ex-deputy mayor, and the current chairman of the city's powerful finance committee. How these councillors managed to do this was by using discretion of council officers to have them written off after a time delay, which understandably has led to a considerable amount of outrage from, well, everyone, because it is a misuse of a system to solely favour yourself. If it was just one or two, many people would think nothing of it really, but it's over 50. This is a misuse of the discretion in favour of, I'm just going to break the rules knowing I can simply get around it. So when the councillor Richard Kemp, who is Liverpool's Liberal Democrats leader, says, in this, they copy the arrogant behaviour of the Tories in Westminster with a similar level of superiority and entitlement. They used a backdoor route to swerve the system and got a council officer to get the ticket dropped. They couldn't be more right. How tragic. Last Saturday, the Brit Awards took place. The Brit Awards being the UK version of the Grammys, a very highly prestigious awards ceremony for musicians in everything but rock, metal. You know, those genres generally don't get much love at these kind of award ceremonies. As is often the case with these kind of events, you have a red carpet. It is with that red carpet in mind, I'm going to show you this picture. Are you enjoying it? Is it beautiful? Does the person within it look a bit plump, or like perhaps they're suffering some kind of internal organ, having an existential crisis, and, well, manifesting on the exterior instead? Here's a video of that person walking in that outfit. Now, for the sake of it, Sam Smith wasn't the only person who turned up in a rather unusual outfit. Ash Nico, for example, turned up in what looked like clear plastic and then had some prosthetic boils attached to their hips and back. I got really confused by this one. The Papa Nurgle in me wanted to pop them, just to see if they deflated, or perhaps caused pain, the latter being more preferable. I've never been too certain why people do this, by the way, at awards ceremonies. They walk the red carpet, but not in an outfit they actually wear for the event itself. They invariably end up changing their outfit entirely to something more, let's say, comfortable, or something that will allow them to sit in a chair, or in the case of Sam Smith, allow them to use cutlery if they have something to eat or pick up a drink. Novel concepts, I know, but something certainly one would want to consider if they're at an awards ceremony like this. The fascinating thing for me is that I have in the past on multiple occasions railed the Daily Mail for making far too many articles about Sam Smith. There are 4 linked down below, by the way. 4. The 4th one, though, concerns a former model called Leilani Dowding, who questioned why people have praise for Sam Smith's overtly sexual music videos, but many of those same people were quick to call for grid girls to be banned over risque clothing. Certain rules applied for certain people, but not for others. It's not universally accepted because it's sexualizing, and that's which is unacceptable in current year, of course. What a time to be alive, am I right, folks?